So 8 Republican presidential hopefuls taking the stage in Milwaukee later this evening. This will mark the first debate of the 2024 election. Dr. Sam Nelson from the University of Toledo joins us live in studio. Good to have you. So the elephant in the room, if you'll let me use that phrasing there, Dr. Nelson, is not who's there, but who's not there tonight. So how do the candidates who are on stage tonight make the most of this moment?
Well, I think they're really going to try to score some points that will get them noticed. There's 8 of them. They're not going to have a lot of time. And so I think they're going to look for trying to reach out to donors and to Republican voters to try to get a little momentum going for themselves. So
does that mean hit on the things that GOP followers, those who vote Republican, want to hear? Are they trying to sway middle-of-the-road voters tonight?
I don't think they're going to try to sway middle of the road. I think they're going to be trying to sway persuadable Republican voters. I think there are going to be more hits on President Biden than there are on Donald Trump. And I think we're going to hear the word woke a lot of times.
So that was you're leading into my next question was, do they take aim at the current front runner, or do they, I guess, shift their focus to the White House?
I think that the attacks on President Biden are the red meat for their voters, for primary voters. That's what they want to hear. They definitely don't want to hear attacks on Donald Trump, who's very popular in the Republican Party right now. I think Chris Christie and Asa Hutchinson will go after Trump. They already have. But the rest of the candidates, I think, are going to be more focused on Biden or other Democratic proposals, maybe Democratic members of Congress.
Yeah, you know, that's interesting you brought that up, because you have noticed some of the sound bites that we've gotten from the candidates over the last few weeks when it comes to the indictments and the situation with President Trump. Some have shrugged it off. Others have said, as you said, Asa Hutchinson and Chris Christie taking direct aim. So how does tonight's debate position the Republican Party? Are we intrigued at this point, or is it just noise because we're so many months away?
It's a long, long ways to the election. It's a long ways even to the Iowa caucuses. But this does give people a chance to talk about these candidates, maybe for them to gain some support from some donors. Most of them need money to keep their campaigns going. So it gives them a little bit of attention, but of course a lot's happening tomorrow that's probably going to put this, away from people's attention.
And finally, is this one of those nights where we will see fluctuation in the polls after something as early as this?
I doubt it, unless somebody really makes a great point that really gets them a lot of attention, or unless somebody just makes a dramatic flub that costs them whatever support they might have. An awful lot of these candidates are in single digits, so even if they go up a little bit, it's not going to look like much. So I don't think we're going to see a big move after tonight's debate anyway.
All right, Donald Trump is leading the field right now. Second place is 40 points behind in some of those polls. Dr. Sam Nelson, always love your insight. Thanks for joining us.